Sean, do you think you're playing on Sunday? And if so, excited about it?
Just playing right now. Definitely been a long process, so we'll see how it goes Sunday.
Is there a risk of re-injuring it more, or is it just a matter of being able to try to do the things you could do while dealing with the injury?
Yeah, it's just a thing that I'm dealing with right now. It's not too many answers for it. It's just an uncommon injury, so we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to do everything I can, to take care of it and get right. So we'll see how it plays out Sunday.
Has this taken longer than you expected?
Sure.
Possible to measure how tough the last couple of months have been for you?
It's part of the game you play. You have things that pop up. Obviously, you put all your hard work into taking care of your body and doing the things you need to, but sometimes things just pop up and happen.
Sean, can you talk about your level of excitement right now thinking about the possibility of playing Sunday?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a while. Obviously, I know the hard work I put into, being a professional and playing at a high level. So, I don't want to overshoot the gun and just get myself amped up. Just going through the process I need to go through to get to where I need to get to, so I can come back and help my team.
What will happen? So is it kind of you're going to make the decision on Sunday morning? Really, see how you feel Sunday? Or you're going to test it? I mean, how do you know between now and 1 o'clock whether you're going to play?
Kind of leave it into the hands of who makes the decisions on evaluating me and seeing where I'm at. Once again, it's been a long process. Came far away, so just taking the right steps. So same thing doesn't happen again, but it's definitely tough. We'll see how it goes.
Is there a percentage that you would be playing at? Like, or do you feel 80%, 90%? I mean, Doug's been pretty open. You're probably not going to be 100%.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to gauge right now. It's the first week back at practice and just making the movements and adjusting. Trying to get back in the flow of them things. So just taking it one day at a time and just trying to get the most out of recovery and treatment as possible.
What have you done in practice this week to make you think that you will be ready for Sunday?
Just going through everything I'm asked to go through. Taking reps and just trying to extend it the best I can when I'm out there. And just like I say, the biggest thing about this is not trying to overdo it or do too much. You got to work your way back into it, build it up. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been going pretty good.
What's it been like having to watch from home when they've been on the road, obviously, the last 3 weeks, and when they were going through?
It's been tough. Definitely been tough. I know what I'm capable of doing out there when I'm on the field. So be able to sit back and watch, my teammates and go through an extent where struggles and just a couple of losses here and there, but. It's been the biggest, struggle for me, sitting back and just having anxiety and anxiousness of trying to do everything I can to get back out there to, have fun and play the game we all love to play.
What have you been able to do behind the scenes to help the guys in the wide receiver room?
I mean, just kind of sitting in on the meetings and, just watching the things that's going on out there. Nelly, Alshon, just asking like what I see and what I'll do different. So, just going through that, just kind of being an extra mentor, coach, a person that's played a lot in this game, and just know kind of what to expect. And at any given time, it can be bad, but it can always get better. You just got to put the work into it and do what you need to do.
Are there movements that you can or can't do that cause more of an issue? Like if you're running straight, it feels cool, but if you have to go side to side, it's a problem. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm asking.
it's the first time I've went through this as well too. So there's a lot of things I'm uncertain about as well. So it's just one of the things you kind of get information from guys that's done it and do your research and study the best you can. But it's obviously the worst injury I'd had put me on my ass for several weeks. Just not really knowing what to expect or what to do. So it's just kind of trying to figure it out and not rush. And get back into the situation where I'm back at stage one, because, that's the most frustrating thing is to, experience that pain, especially being a sprinter, or fast guy like myself.
Have you timed yourself?
So you know their defense pretty well, and they know you pretty well. Does anyone have an advantage there? I don't really think anybody has an advantage. That's a tough defense, but we're a good offense as well, so it's going to definitely be a battle.
Doug said it's kind of been a business as usual week for you this week. Any extra excitement seeing your old teammates going against them for the first time?
I'm just saying my old teammates, but just got to treat it like a regular game. Can't do anything different.
Is that hard? I mean, is there a natural instinct to care about this game more?
Not really. I'm excited for it, just because I get to see my old teammates and stuff, people I played with for 3 years, so that'll be exciting, but I'm just going to treat it like another game.
Is their front any different without Akeem Hicks?
It's different, but it's still a good front without Akeem. He's a hell of a player, but they still got a lot of good players up there.
Jordan, have you talked to any of your old teammates this week? Any back and forth?
I talked to Tariq a little bit. I told him I'll come out the sideline and tackle him, maybe. So that's about it.
You know, this is a team that's in a similar spot to what you guys were in last week. I mean, they're in a pretty desperate spot, and they certainly have revenge on their mind, too, after last year. You expect them to be a little more motivated, and what kind of atmosphere do you expect from them?
I just expect them to be motivated because they're coming off some losses and stuff like that, so they're definitely going to be motivated coming off losses, and especially how the year ended last year with the loss to the Eagles, so they're definitely be motivated, but just because it's the next game.
How nice is it to be back home?
It's great. We were on the road for a while, but our fans, they still showed up everywhere, but it's great just to be back at home, no traveling or anything like that.
Do you feel like you have anything you want to show the Bears or the Bears fans in this game?
No, I don't need to prove myself to anybody. I don't need any validation from anybody. I'm my own worst critic, so anything I do, I'm my toughest critic, so I don't care what anybody else says.
The Eagles haven't had a 100-yard rusher in a game in a while. You've come close a couple of times. How badly do you want to kind of get to that point?
I don't really care about that. Maybe when I was younger, I probably care about stats, but I just really care about winning now.
Your guidance.
Unique business. How long did it take till you kind of were able to move past leaving Chicago?
It didn't take me too long. I kind of knew it was going to happen in advance, so that kind of helped me with that, but I was just ready to move on. Can't worry about what you can't control.
How long before that did you know that it was going to happen?
Probably like a month before, yeah.
There's a lot of talk about fit with their offense. Did you feel you were a bad fit for Matt Nagy's offense?
That's not for me to worry about. I'm here now, so I can't really worry about that.
Did you kind of like when the schedule came out, kind of look at when you guys would be playing the Bears and everything? Was that something you were kind of interested in?
Yeah, just getting to go. That's enough. That's a tough test going against that defense. So I like having the challenge. So yeah, I was looking forward to that.
It wasn't like something you were circling.
Nah, not a revenge game or anything.
This offense, do you fit it better? Do you think this is a better attack for you?
Yeah, I feel like I've been fitting pretty well in this offense. I've been doing some things I like, and I've just been trying to incorporate myself into everything.
Their run game hasn't gone very well without you. I'm sure you probably noticed that.
It's not really anything I'm paying attention to. I'm focused on the Eagles.
Would you want to be back? It seemed like you fit the offense. Would you want to be back after this season?
I would love to be back. I'm loving Philly, so I definitely love to be back. I'm loving my teammates and just the city, so I definitely love to be back.
Did you feel like your experience from college, where you had to make a change before your final year, do you think that prepared you at all for getting traded and having to adjust to a new situation here?
A little bit, but I'm just good adapting to new things. You never know what's going to happen, so just got to be able to adapt and adjust.
Where do you think that comes from?
Just upbringing, losing my dad, had to deal with that, so it's not really too much that I can't really deal with.
How much has Nate Sudfeld helped you with the transition?
He helped me a lot. He had been pushing for them to trade for me for a while, so they listened to him finally, and then he let me stay with him when I first got here, so he's just been great.
Was he the first one you heard from after you got traded?
Oh yeah, definitely the first one I heard from.
Do you feel like you and this offensive line are sort of getting a rhythm together now?
Oh yeah, I definitely feel like we're getting in the groove. We kind of had to find our identity with the run game and stuff like that, but we also haven't been getting behind. We didn't get behind in the last game, so that definitely helped us out, so we can stick to the run game.
Watching them on film, BG, what do you think they haven't been as effective offensively? What do you think has been slowing them down at least a little bit?
I don't know. You gotta ask them. No, but what I do see is, they just been losing some tough losses. Some close games. I think that, like you say, you don't want to turn the ball over. Mistakes sometimes creep in there, and then it's just sometimes I just feel like teams just played you good. This is a little bit of everything in there, but I do know that we're not gonna trick ourselves to think that these guys gonna lay down for us. They're gonna go out here and they're gonna play hard, and we're gonna make sure we be ready for them.
You guys got a lot of takeaways. What is happening there with a lot of interceptions, forced fumbles?
I think we heard you talking, man, and so that's what gave us a little chip.
Need to get takeaways.
Nah, but
what's that about? Yeah.
I think it's just like I say, that everything come in bunches, and so when good stuff start to happen, and people start making plays, it's infectious, and so we other people start making plays, and so hopefully we can get started fast and make plays this week, because now that we're back at home, we're gonna have a loud crowd, and I'm excited to play in front of the home base.
Did you guys get a lot of trick or treaters?
Well, not at my house, but I know that around the neighborhood. Yep. Because we was out. You know what I'm saying? We get, I know you about to say so. Caught you.
What's it like being at home for the first time in almost a month?
It's cool. You don't have to worry about tomorrow traveling or doing nothing. You're gonna just get ready, get your mind focused on playing in the link, and getting ready. You don't have to worry about what suit you're gonna wear this week.
How's the new cat Avery looking?
Even though that's cool, huh?
The new cat Avery, Jannard Avery.
Oh, he look good. I'm excited for him too. Like I told him, you're in a good spot. Real good position right now. I mean, all I know is, I'm trying to make sure he's up to speed, and I mean, he's learned so much in the last couple of days, and I think that he's gonna have a big one this week.
The comfortability thing, being at home, that's a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool. I feel like everybody, is just is relaxed, happy that we home. We haven't been here in the last last 3 weeks, and I think that everybody's looking forward to playing in front of the home crowd.
Are you satisfied to get off the road trip and still be at 500 with what you have still ahead?
Say that again.
Are you satisfied to get out of the road trip at 500 and still kind of control things?
Oh yeah, trying to go 5-4, and that's the goal before the what's the name. I mean, you want to put yourself in the best position possible, and so going 5-4 will put us in the best position.
You mentioned some of the personnel on the Bears offense is a little different. One of those guys, Jordan Howard, is over here now.
Yeah.
How amped do you think he is to get after his former team?
I know how amped I would be, so I know on the inside he's burning. So I'm excited. I'm excited for him to go out there and compete against his former team.
Earlier in the week, Brandon, Jim said Avery had kind of a similar body type to you. Do you think you have some things to offer him as far as tips and tricks?
Oh yeah, I've been helping him since he got in here. Just been talking to him really. Hopefully that's been helping him. Just with stuff that I see he already doing, and stuff that I feel when we play. This week. After this game, I'm sure I'll probably talk to him a little more about stuff. But he pretty much know already some stuff that I was gonna tell him, just with the leverage and stuff. Don't play that game of trying to be big boy, because unless you're going speed to power, you got to get these guys off balance. And so.
About 250 when you were rookie, right?
About two. I wish I was 250, but I was 265, 270. I was about the same.
When you came out?
A little lighter though. I was a little lighter. You're right. I might have been like 255, 260.
And 5'10".
Well, 6'1". Get up out of here.